To House Flipper. I play this game a hell of a lot. In fact, I don't want to show you now, but because I have OBS not capturing the Steam overlay. In fact, it's actually capturing game capture and not window capture like I normally have to do for reasons beyond my understanding and beyond my comprehension. In my infinite wisdom, I cannot figure it out. But anyway, this is House Flipper. It's a game where simulation game where you go in, you do a bunch of jobs, you earn a ton of money. Like I have over here, I have over $500,000 in my account now because I did all the jobs at like the highest payment possible for almost all of them. And after the first part of the game is done, you can. This is the first office that you get. You can renovate it as much as you want, and you can sell it later when you move your office. I'm not going to be doing that, at least not for a while. I was thinking about just keeping this first office and then flipping all the houses, and then maybe moving my office last, and we can look at that as like a grand finale. I move my office, we can flip that office and make it look really, 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 really nice with all the money we've accumulated over time. Alright, so I've actually accomplished every achievement in this game. I'm a bit of an achievement hunter, I know. Did I actually put these guys here? No, I did not. Okay. Anyway, so this is the first office you get. We're going to go in. Let me know if the audio is good or bad or quiet or loud or whatever. I brought the... I was told that my code set video from last time was loud. And that my current... said it was drowning me out, basically. So I decided to bring the ambient audio down in OBS. I think for the emulator, even on like the volume mixer, I had it down like 1 or 2. I don't know, but I brought down a bunch of decibels so that I could be heard more easily. So I'm hoping that gets resolved. If not, let me know. If so, let me know. Just give me the details on how I sound anytime. I can't necessarily fix it during the stream, but I can fix it afterward for the next stream. I want to do a lot of streams on this game. I have multiple save games on this one. This one is the one I made just for Twitch. I went through the jobs again, and there's a lot of jobs. Let me show you my laptop. I did... oh, not that. Mayo. I have no Mayo anymore because I did all the jobs. One of them was 99% done. It's kind of broken. The rest of them I did completely done to perfection because, you know, I could. You get the most money by doing them all completely. So anyway, here's the browser. We have a bunch of houses for sale. Some are in the HGTV DLC that I have, and some of them are in the Garden Flipper DLC that I have, and a bunch of them, some of them are in the Apocalypse DLC that you can get for free with the game. As far as I know, it's still free with the game. And they are all... they get increasingly big, increasingly expensive. I think the finale for the ones you're going to flip is House on the Moon. Alone Home used to be the biggest and most expensive house. It's still the biggest, but not the most expensive now. It's been suppressed by House on the Moon, which you imagine is pretty expensive. I can just barely buy House on the Moon with some money left over to flip it, but I would want to have a much more comfortable wallet. We're going to flip all of these on stream. What I was thinking was doing was starting a few games and then coming back to them as I see fit, so that I can have a few games to play from. I was going to also... I have the Twitch chat over here on my phone, so I keep looking over here in case someone writes, because you'll be able to see it for yourself on stream. I won't. I have to look to my phone for that, so yeah, if I keep looking over here, I apologize. I'm not being weird. I'm looking at the Twitch chat. So we're going to do the Camping Bungalow first. We're going to go just in order. And I wanted to get my streams for a few games, several games started, and then we can come back to them as I see fit. And this is one of the games I want to keep coming back to, just because I love it so much. It's a really good game. I know it doesn't look like much, but it is. We're going to do Camping Bungalow. It says, small house at the plow of land for innovation but fully equipped. I love that description because it's so simple. A small house with a plot of land. We're not marketing people. We're not going to lie to you and say that's fantastic. I mean, look at these pictures. Does this look fantastic to you? No, it doesn't. Just fucking garbage cans in the screenshot. I'm sure you there's dirt and everything, but like fucking garbage cans. Okay, we're gonna buy it. and we are gonna go immediately to a short loading screen away. And here we are. I know how to buy a house, stupid. It's the first time I've ever bought a house in this save game. That's why it's yelling at me here. Alright, so when you get done with the first part of the game, which is just doing a bunch of jobs, you don't need to do all of them to buy the first house or so. You can do like, I'll say maybe like half a dozen at most, and you'll have more than enough money to flip a house, or at least buy one. But obviously, the more jobs you do and the better you do with them, the more money you make, the more money you have at your disposal, should you want to do more with every house. I think with this playthrough, I'm not gonna do a super duper thorough job. I'm gonna just do a nice job. As in, I think I'm gonna try and keep it so that I don't knock any of the walls down. Maybe here and there we'll knock a couple walls down, but for the most part, I think I'm just gonna clean it up and flip it and decorate it, decorate it and flip it, not reshape the walls, because that gets very overwhelming at times. You'll see what I mean if we do that, even with the smaller houses. So anyway, here's our horrible trash house that we have. We're just going to start by disposing of trash. As you play the game, you unlock different tools. You unlock, on the outside with the garden flipper, you have the garden hose instead of a mop. You have a paintbrush. You can sell stuff with this really awesome selling tool thing. You have an axe for chopping down trees, an actual lawnmower, a brush cutter, which I like to use more often, honestly, just because it's more accurate. Hammer for knocking down walls, which is funny that they include it on the outside, because you can't knock down the external walls in this game. Otherwise, you could just build whatever house you wanted, more or less. So you can't knock down the external walls because they have windows and everything. Tunneling and paneling, which does make sense because you will need that for the outside. And they recently introduced this flamethrower. I'm not going to use it just because it will utterly destroy anything in its path, including like the door and these shrubs and the lawn. I don't want to do that, but just so you know, it does exist. Maybe we'll get to that in another house, but for right now I just want to be clean and professional in the game. Let's sell these shrubs. I hate these shrubs. Know why? Because they get in your way. They get in your way, man. Every time I start a new house in this game, first thing I do is get rid of the shrubs that are like near the door and along the pathway, because they are fucking irritating. But now we can clean the outside of the house. The buyers, as you can see, they're already giving me more money for the house that I just bought. This one here. Because they don't like dirt. No one, I don't know why some of the people are like, oh, thank God it's clean. I'm like, I know, no one wants a dirty house. If you're going to buy a new house, you don't want it to be dirty. Like, it's common sense. It's not, it's the point of the game is to clean a house. I'm not going to just leave it dirty for you, It says to clean the window. I think only one house has windows that are dirty on the outside. The rest of them are dirty on the inside. Oh, God, there's freaking molehills as well. Oh! One thing I wanted to change in the options really quickly. I don't think it'll affect us in this house, but we're gonna say that. I don't care, but other people will. There are cockroaches in this game. They're not very, ironically, they're not terribly lifelike, but I don't want people to get grossed out and not like me because I kept the cockroaches. So when you first discover them, when you're doing one of the jobs, it says, hey, you can hide the cockroaches. And I'm like, you know what, let's do that. I don't care. But I know other people in chat might be, anyone who happens to watch might be kind of sensitive to cockroaches, might not like them. I hate them in real life. I absolutely despise cockroaches in real life. But in the game, they're not too bad. So I'm just going to cover them up just so everyone's keen on that. You can replace them with broken glass instead, which is still, but it's, it's not as gross. No one wants to step on broken glass. Okay, so let's see here. I like to do like a basic, for lack of a better term, like sketch of the outside. If this house takes more than one stream, that's fine. I plan on just streaming for about 2 hours here, maybe about an hour and a half on this house, and then calling it a night, and we can come back next week and keep working on it. The house I'm on my main save game that I started a couple weeks ago. It's been a couple weeks already, jeez. I worked on for like 4.5 hours or something. The clock on the top right did not used to reset. It did not used to count. It used to just reset like every hour, I think. So you had no idea how long you took on a house, but now I think it just keeps counting and counting and counting however long you've been playing. So the good news is we can actually find out exactly how long I've been working on this particular house. As you can see, I'm up to just over 5 minutes. Follow your damn tree. Something on this side, isn't it? There we go. I think a tree with a trunk that thin would be easier to cut. Okay. Chop down the trees, man. So what I like to do when I first get a house is spruce up the yard. Just do like not. Okay, it's my neighbor's problem now. I like to spruce up the yard a little bit, and then I like to go around. We haven't even entered this house yet. We saw how much of a hellhole it was from the browser, but we haven't even entered this house yet. And it's already been 5 minutes, 6 minutes now, and yeah, that's how long it's gonna be for us to clean up this house. This is the smallest house in the game. The next house is tied as the second smallest with another house. For some reason they recycle just one or two of the layouts, so you will end up buying the same house like floor plan twice, which I guess is okay, but wow, that only took 2 swings. That must have been 2 powerful swings. Look at that. Bye, go to my neighbor's yard. I don't want to deal with you. Okay. Oh my god, all these trees. I like chopping down trees because it's simple. And it's not very time consuming. Oh, there we go. He's gonna go over the yard. Bye. Have fun. Deal with my tree because I don't want to deal with it. Okay. So again, if there's ever any audio work that needs done, please let me know. I'm happy to fix it. Even if I can't fix it during the stream, I'll fix it off stream. I only stream once a week, so I have plenty of time. I can go in and say, okay, what's wrong? How can I fix it? So let's get going. Let's get going. Chop down all these trees. There are quite a few people who I follow on YouTube who really enjoy this game, and it doesn't... It's so weird, because this seems like the kind of game that no one would like, except for, like, people like me who just, like... Well, I tend to play... I play some shooters and more intense, you know, action-driven games. But I also like games with a lot of strategy and depth, and this game has none of that. I guess doing strategy would be to get the achievements for the buyers. Each buyer comes with their own achievement that you can get for Steam. And like I said earlier, I got all the achievements in this game. I've sold at least one house to everybody. Once you sell a house to all the buyers, you don't need to worry about selling them anymore. You can just sell to whoever you want after that, so that kind of takes the difficulty out. You can still say, hey, I want to sell to Cheng Choi, who's the one with the blue shirt, third one down in the middle there. You're like, I want to sell to Cheng Choi. You're like, okay, well, you have to furnish the house to his liking. And that's hard to do because the guy at the top, Dolan Trusk, usually takes his spot. Alright, we're going to sell this door because it's hideous. Oh, mother of God. Why is the welcome mat always on the inside? Get rid of it. Always on the inside of these damn houses. That I don't understand. Let's get rid of all the trash first. Alright, so 8.5 minutes in, almost 9 minutes in, we're actually in the house. Can I throw anything away? Not even a mirror. I can't throw anything away. It's sad. Get rid of that. Trash everywhere. So look at these, just disgusting houses. Sew the doors. I love sewing the doors. This game, nothing else is easy to move around, and it's easy to see where you need to go next. Okay, I'm just gonna sell everything. Clean it up. Just clean everything up. See, they love it when you clean stuff up, but then when you do something, God forbid, you like sell a bed and then put one back, they're like, hey, I want a bed. I'm like, I'll put it back. I'm gonna get you a better bed. Shut up. It's gonna be super bad. Whatever the hell that would be. Oh god, there's crap on the ceiling. See, this is what happens when you don't take care of a house. It's not a fire alarm. You don't need that. If there's a fire in this house, considering it's like feet, I'm pretty sure you would know. You know, this stuff. Set of plates. See, I like what they do with some of the furnishings in this house, like stacking these shelves. I feel like I am getting better at making little details and knickknacks like that work. Oh, pardon me. But it's so tedious, you know? It's, not that I don't enjoy it. More often than not, I forget how to do it or I can't do it because the game just, like the physics of the layout won't work. Like earlier today, in this house, I mentioned I was working on for like 4 hours, on and off, not continuously. That house, the reason why it's taking me so long is because the freaking kitchen was a pain in the ass. Because just trying to line up counters and stoves together was fucking with me. I swear, like halfway through, it's just like, this game does not want me to have this kitchen. But I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna let you win. I'm not gonna let you win, game. You will not best me what I need to do. Alright, I'm gonna sell all this crap. You can now sell the outlets and put down new outlets. For a while, you could sell the outlets, but you couldn't buy new ones. So if you got rid of an outlet, it was gone forever. Okay, see here, there's dirt on the outside. I'm guessing it's on the roof somewhere or near the roof. Outside, because I've cleaned up everything on the inside except the windows, which I'm doing now. You also get a better squeegee. I think that's what this thing is called. Everyone calls it squeegee, so I'm guessing it's what it's called. I don't know. Do I look like I clean windows for a living? I like how I remove like this like glossy blemishes and this glossy blemish from the window, and it's still dirty, yet it's technically clean. I find that funny. It's also the first game I think I've streamed I don't use a controller for, and I don't need an emulator for because I have it on Steam. Hooray! There are a lot of games on Steam that I have on my wish list. That I missed a tree. God damn it! That's why I need chat to tell me stuff. Yeah, listen, you missed a tree. Well, fuck me, I did. Okay, go in the neighbor's yard. Go in the neighbor's yard. We don't want you here. Yeah! Make it their problem. Okay. So, where is that? Oh, it's down here. It's not even on the ceiling, it's on the ground. Or the roof. I know words. I have all the best words. I'm an AA in English. I have the best words. Okay. What I like to do for the lawn, now that the house is empty, I don't think we sold everything in the bathroom. What I like to do is mow the majority of the lawn with the mower, and then when it gets kind of tedious and difficult, then use the trimmer, because the mower, as you can guess, is a little more efficient. But there are some places it just won't go. As you can see, just turning slightly, it causes it. I'm not very good at straightening out. You can. I think it's the spacebar straightens it out. I forget, but anyway, it's not the best at getting every little spot, and that's where the hedge trimmer thingy comes in. I really like it. On my own, I would probably just use it exclusively, but I don't want to just spend an hour and a half mowing the lawn, so we're gonna speed it up a little bit by using the mower. Wish you could have like a Hank Hill mower. That'd be really fun. Speaking of which, this would be a game that I think Hank Hill from King of Hill would adore. In fact, I one of my save games, yes, I have like 4 of them, because I play this game so much. I have over 300 hours poured into it now, which is sad. I don't know. I spent 300 hours in a game about cleaning houses, yet 0 hours caring about cleaning my own house. How sad is that? That's sad. Funny, but sad. Anyway, because I didn't know what else to do for the save game. Is that a weed over there? Yes. Oh, I got you now. Oh, shift. Space is the more grass. Well, fuck that. Left click is better in my opinion. What was I gonna say? Oh yes, I have a save game on here called Bobby Hill, because I wanted to roleplay as Bobby Hill and Hank Hill. playing House Flipper because I think it's a game that Hank Hill would thoroughly enjoy. Get some more lawns in the game and not have to worry about having 110 Texas heat dawning on you the entire time. Alright, I think that's pretty good. We got most of the grass. Most of it done. As you can see, there's a lot of this little patches the brush cutter is going to get. I like to have the light on. I forget. I think it was Lady Sheila who did this, who started flashing the light when she used the brush cutter. I don't know, but I started doing it. And I'm like, you know what? That's nice. It's easier to see. I know you can check the mini map. I actually use the mini map a lot when using the brush cutter because tiny things are harder to see in person. You can see them on the mini map. You can see just about anything on the mini map, including the dirt. You can see the weeds. You can see the molehills that we had earlier. I did actually tell the game to hide them all, but yeah, I think she used the lights everywhere. But I like using it at night, of course, in the game. I have day and night cycle disabled because we're going to be here a while. And I don't think I'm going to do a lot with the exterior of the house with the garden and everything. We started playing with the light on while she was trimming, and I was like, that's a pretty good idea because it's even though you can use the mini map, it's a lot easier to see what's in front of you too. And I love using the mini map to my advantage, but when I don't have to look at it and I can just see what's in front of me, that's a little bit easier as well. It's like right here, I can see that. I'm looking at the mini map now because it's easier to see really, really tiny spaces that would not be easy to see in person. There we go. Okay. I also noticed that this game, it's going to pop up a message that says freshly cut grass and it warms my heart. That's going to pop up any second now because we're almost done mowing the grass. I noticed it does that at like 98% cuts. So if you get that message, it doesn't mean you're done. It means you're almost done. It means like you're practically done. Let's see. So I'll approve it by mowing most of the grass. We're going to cut it right here. And mow all this, and we're gonna mow all this area. It's gonna come up, and then you're like, oh yeah, we still have some grass to mow, some to trim down. This game is so gorgeous. See, I love demanding game. I love gorgeous games. Don't get me wrong. Almost every game has graphics that suit its style, and are really cool. Even if they're pixel graphics like Stardew Valley. I love Stardew Valley. Its graphic style works for it beautifully, in my opinion. But I can also appreciate games with really sick engines underneath them and that look really, really cool in 3D and have really nice graphics as well. I imagine this game will not do so well. There it is. Freshly cut grass and warms my heart. Look at all this grass we have left. Yeah, that's cut. Alright, so we're gonna mow the rest of this with the... See, you couldn't do this with the mower at all because the mower fucks up every time you try and go near the edge of the world or edge of anywhere, really. Okay, I think that's about it. Oh, a little bit right over there. I see it's on the mini-map. I see it, now you don't. My screen is so dirty, it's hard to tell what's grass and what's not. Alright, so there we go. I think we got all the windows. Lots of windows for a small house. Oh. So the outlets. I don't want them. You like me selling your outlets. Okay, fine. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. That. Get rid of that middle outlet. Get rid of these lights. We don't need that vent anymore. Let's get rid of it all. No bathroom. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, I am kidding you because you're getting a bathroom. It just may not have the parts you want. Let me get rid of this right here. Okay, house is completely freaking empty. A lot of people will go a step further, knock down these interior walls and take this hammer, knock down all these walls and build it the way they want, and that's really smart to do for the most part. But like I said, for us, for this one, I think for the most part we're just gonna keep it. Oh, my hand hurts from. We're gonna keep it simple. We're gonna decorate a lot of it and flip it, but we're gonna keep it simple and clean. Wow, must have been a while since I've played this because I'm used to flipping the house that I'm working on before. Okay, so here's what we do. We can get some paint. See, they hate when I put down paint because it's an object in the room that's not furniture. Well, fuck you guys. You don't know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to clean up your houses. I'm trying to clean up this filthy house. Do you want to buy it as is? Didn't think so. A lot of people who play House Flipper find the painting tedious. It is a little bit tedious, but if you think about it, everything you do in this game is kind of tedious. And that's part of the fun of it. Part of the fun you have with it. What I like to do with a lot of houses I flip is have what I call an accent color. And that's the color I have over the windows. In the window sills here. I like to have, let's say, like if I keep the bathroom green, maybe I'll make the bathroom like a dark green. And the windows a light green or white, just so that the entire room isn't just one color, you know. I thought there was a spider over there. And yes, in case you're wondering, we will eventually get to it. There is a haunted house in this game that came with a free in-game update. I wouldn't call it DLC because it's not DLC. A free in-game update for Halloween called Samara Myers house. We will be flipping that one eventually. Because it's not sensory friendly in the first place, I will mute the game off stream, go in, exorcise the demons of the house, and then it will be sensory friendly. We can go in. Now, granted, yes, there will be a couple games I'm going to do that aren't sensory friendly, and I will warn you should a non-sensory friendly or sensory unfriendly game show up. But for the most part, this is sensory friendly gaming, so we're going to keep everything sensory friendly for the most part. Hopefully I did all the windows. I do all the windows? Looks like I did. Okay. I don't want to... It doesn't matter. I got $494,000 to my name. But yeah, like I don't like wasting paints if I can help it. Okay, so this place is very sad. I'm thinking... The problem is we don't have these panels. See, with some of the houses, I would just say, oh, these are, you know, gross white panels. Replace them with nicer, cleaner white panels. Like if we go to wall panels, they might look like this. So we can replace them with this. It's just a cleaner, it's like a coat of paint, but it's cleaner. And it's panels instead of things like that. But this looks just as dirty as the stuff we're putting. Oh well, I can't replace it, so we're just gonna have to do everything. Waiting for it now, folks. Yeah, this is House Flipper. It's hard for me to make a game that's so simple and so laborious, I guess. Looks so appealing. Because I've seen many other people play it, like Jacksepticeye, Lay Sheila, she's played it. Lil Simsy, I like her. She's played it a lot as well. Gray still plays, he's played it as well. I watch all these people play it, and I'm like, you know, when you get down to the mechanics of it, it doesn't look like that fun of a game, and then you get into it, and it looks really fun, and you play it. I guess you could say the same thing about Animal Crossing, where you're just spending your life catching butterflies and paying off an enormous debt to a raccoon. A talking raccoon, nonetheless. But, you know, I love Animal Crossing, so why am I mashing it? I'm just comparing it to the fact that, you know, a game can be fun even if it's not in the most traditional sense. I guess that's my point. You know, and with Animal Crossing, unlike House Flipper, I think is more of a creative rather than challenge game. It's very sandboxy. Like, you know how in Roller Coaster Tycoon games you have the career mode and the sandbox mode? This game is just sandbox mode. In fact, the other day I was thinking, it would be cool if they had like a sandbox mode where you had infinite money and you could just buy any house and do whatever you want to it. But like, you already kind of do that anyway with finite money, because money is not really an issue in this game. Especially if you're like me, you did all the missions really, really well. Except for that one mission that's stuck at 99% for some reason. Because you can do that with this game, I guess it's instant kind of pointless to have a sandbox mode that's infinite money. Because it just wouldn't do any good, you know. It's like, just save up more money. Just sell a house and you're done. Yeah, money's not. If money is a problem for you in this game, you're playing it wrong because it shouldn't be. That's not the point of the game. You know, there's no debt you're paying off. You don't have to worry about your rent or your mortgage or anything like in Animal Crossing. You don't have to worry about taxes or anything. You just get money and you spend it on flipping houses. That's the point of the game. The jobs are just to get you started and, more importantly, familiarize you, earn you your seed money, but more importantly, familiarize you with the tools of the trade. You know, like, oh, I have to do this to mount a radiator. I have to do this to install an outlet, fix an outlet, because sometimes they have broken outlets and such. And it's never really difficult, but they want to show you, like, here's how you do it. Or installing a shower or a bathtub or something. I think I can get rid of this now. I don't need it. Let's go away. I love the selling tool, though, because selling stuff in this game is super fast and super quick because it just says, hey, this is how much this is worth, and you're like, done. I love how easy it is to sell stuff in video games, but it gives you an unrealistic expectation of how easy it is to sell stuff in real life. Even if you do stuff online, you know, you have to meet up in person, you have to find a place and a time to do it. You gotta meet up in person, you gotta make sure they're not some shady crook or something. You know, it's terrible. But in a video game, you're just like, hey, I don't want this anymore, bye. Even in Animal Crossing, you're just like, hey, I don't want this chair anymore. And like, okay, we'll give you $200 for it, done. I want it, it's out of your life, I get money for it, done. Speaking of done, I think we just about finished all the walls. It looks a little better. I mean, the texture is a little better, but okay. I normally don't like having just a plain white house. When I guess I could paint it if I want. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Let's see. What should we do next? Do the bathroom. I'm doing the bathroom first. For 2 reasons. Number 1, it's a smaller room, so it's easier to do. 3 reasons, I guess. Number 2, it has like the same basic setup. Number 3, I like to pretend that if I was here in real life, I want the bathroom done first, so I could go to the bathroom while I'm here. That's, you know, just how I roll. I went from empty room to room because I put this in. Oh, see, they're lowering their bids because I put that there. Fuck you, people. You ungrateful freaking attitudes. Let's see. Placing. Why isn't this working? It's weird. Looks like it'll fit. It fits here, but not there. Am I in the way? No. There's a shower right here, wasn't there? Was it facing this way? Couldn't have been, because this is the correct way to face. It's weird. That's pretty weird. Alright, we're gonna have it over here then. Maybe I shouldn't have deleted the shower. Maybe I shouldn't have sold the shower. Maybe I should have just listened to people. You know what? I do it whenever I want. Alright, we need a sink. I like to put a mirror on a sink every time I put a sink down. First things first, let's do the floor. No, floor tiles. What's a good... I like to spruce up the way I do things differently with like every house, but I've done so much already, it's kind of pointless to try. But I do like to go with different aesthetics and different themes and different styles. But generally like a yellowish, tannish kind of style fits, like yellow here. We'll match the windows. And look at that, it already looks nicer. It already looks nicer, and now already looks bigger because of that. Let me see. Light yellow. So you can sell that. And you can put these on. This used to be way more tedious than it is. Now it automatically fills up your thing up to 10. That was just recently. That came out with the HDTV DLC. They added this quality of life thing. Because before, you had to go to the pile, and then apply it, and then go to the pile, and then apply it every single time. Now you only do it when you run out of tiles. Which is, you know, you only have a limit of 10, but it's far less tedious than it was. And in my opinion, you know, it makes it more game mechanic-y and less just grossly tedious. Let's see. What I like to do is in Passport 2, I like to layer things. I like to do that here in House Flipper because it doesn't matter. So we're going to see how the whole aesthetic looks. And then maybe we can paint over it. And maybe we can replace some tiles with other tiles. They've been here almost half an hour. Great. But yeah, we can put some tiles over other tiles. We can paint over some tiles with paint. We can do whatever we want. And that's the fun of this game, is you can do whatever you want. Make the houses look super ugly or super cool. Doesn't matter. I try to make them look really pretty, and I feel like the engine demands it. The engine demands to make everything look super pretty, super nice and clean. The most important thing is make it look clean and fresh and new, and not just gross and, well, disgusting. This house was pretty disgusting when we got here. The only problem with streaming that I found is that, unlike a YouTube video, you can't jump. You can't just say, oh, you know what, I'm gonna stop talking so I can jump to when I'm done with the tiles. You can't do that here. You can do that in a YouTube video. You can just cut it. But on Twitch, because you're live, yeah, just keep talking through it. That's why I do it anyway. There we go. Okay, the house needs to be a lot cheaper, but you know what? I don't care. Alright, so now that it's like that, we're gonna go to doors and windows. And I like to put the closed blinds in the bathroom because no one wants to see you in the bathroom. There's open blinds and closed blinds. I'm gonna do the open ones everywhere else and the closed ones in here. Alright, so now we can do that. Let's get, not lamps, floor tiles. We're gonna do, I think I can put these guys in to make it prettier. We're gonna do that. One of the houses you can flip does this, and I really liked it. What if we did this? Oh, it doesn't line up right. See, that's why no one likes you. See, that doesn't looks like a freaking block from Minecraft. That wasn't even intentional. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, let's go to, let's fix this up. There. Alright, let's go back to the light blue and let's see what we can do with it. I gotta click where I did. Okay, that's better. That's better. Alright. So now we're gonna install a shower. They also added a lot more showers and bathtubs and things and sinks since this game's release, and especially since it's beta. I was aware of this game in its beta, but me and my low budgets on games and everything, I didn't get around to owning it until after it came out in full release mode after the beta. So I'm kind of glad though, because the beta, I look back, like Gray has a lot of beta gameplay before its official release. I'm like, wow, this game came a long way since then. Poor Gray had to play it when it was crappier. Or crappy, I have to say, back when it didn't have the quality of life that it does now. We're gonna put a mountable tower radiator there. I think what I hate most, even though it's hard to do, I hate when things don't align. In this game, it's hard for that to happen. It's difficult for that to happen because, you know, look at this, you can place this anywhere along this wall, except for like right here. But anywhere else along that wall. But yet, I also hate, this has started happening recently and I hate this. See, if I go back, go something else, and then I go back to it, it's fine. I don't know why it keeps doing that, it annoys me. I thought I only did that with like certain items, it just does it randomly and it annoys me. Alright, let me see. Put in a sink somewhere. Oh, put a sink right here. Originally, once you put an installation down, it's there permanently. Now you can move it around. So I put it like right around here. I could put it here, I could put it here, anywhere in between. You can move installations around as you see fit. provided are in the general vicinity. So if you want it on a particular wall, you have to mount it to that particular wall. But after that, you can put it anywhere on that wall after placing it. And at first, I didn't like that feature because I would spend like 5 minutes trying to find the absolute perfect place to put something, like a sink or a toilet or something. And then I would, oh, there we go, we have a bathroom, everyone's happy. And then I would like put them out like right here in the sink, and then I would go to buy the sink and would put it over here. And I wonder where it was. But now I'm like, you know what? Now I can put it down like here, and then just move it when I put the sink in. So it's been more good than harm, I would say. Much more good than harm. Alright, we're gonna put a washer in this place. Pretty much right where it was when we found it. We're gonna put a toilet right next to the washer, I guess. Let's see how it lines up. I was adding a new washer and a dryer recently. Kind of cool. Oh, not toilet. You want the regular washer. I like to stick with like low-end things in the low-end houses and higher-end things in the higher-end houses. Just so I'm not having the same exact installments every single time. Done. It's right up against the wall. Oh, we need a dryer now. Let's put the bathroom in the dryer. Now we just need, I don't know why it's in the bathroom. I guess we could put a toilet right there. You know what? That's what they get for having a teeny tiny. This is why people knock down walls. Like say, oh, you know what? I want this one to be smaller. It's already 7 square meters, so it's not very big. They're the same size. They're the same size, just different shapes. So it's already not very big. But, yeah, it's very cumbersome. See, this is what I'm talking about, like alignment and things, and just things not working out. Alright, and I guess we could put a radiator along this wall right here. There we go. So now we got a washer and dryer, toilet, sink, shower. Third time I learned how to install a toilet correctly so that it doesn't clip through the wall. Takes a lot of practice. Even then I don't always get it right. There we go. I thought that doesn't look too bad. I was wondering if we should do anything with the walls. Like, but everything's already put in here, so I guess it doesn't matter. Right now we need a light switch. For some reason they're opposite. I swear to God, this is the other direction. Because don't you? Yeah, right. Don't you? Wait. Turn it on. Yeah. For some reason you flip down to turn it on and up to turn it off. Isn't it the other way around in real life? That's weird. It must be crazy because I keep thinking it's the wrong orientation. Alright, so let's see here. I could flip it to real time, but I'm not going to do that. It's too big. Oh, you know what we can do? We could do wall lights. It used to be called sconces. I guess because not all sconces. Oh, God. Is this any smaller? No, this is bigger. Is this any... Oh, that's smaller. Okay. Let's put one there, and we'll put one over here. See, why do you people throw me down for that? Screw you. Screw you all. Alright, and then we're gonna go to... I had to put delicate cacao in the bedroom, so I'm gonna make this a bedroom. And this just a general room. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do because it's a stupid room. I mean, why would you make this room? Kitchen and dining room? I don't think so. They had this be like a kitchen and dining room and this be like a bedroom. I don't know. This is a lame house. It is. It really is. It's a stupid lame house. Thank God there's only one of it. If you had to do 2 of these houses, to the same house with this floor plan, I would scream. Because it's a lame floor plan. Maybe I'll make one without knocking down walls and one with knocking down walls. I swear, when you knock down walls, even when you rebuild them and change the floor plan, it still always looks bigger when you change it to when it started. Even though it's not, it's the same area. It's the same square footage. It has to be, because you can't change the external walls, the exterior walls at all. Even though it's different, a different layout and the same size, yeah, it feels a lot bigger when you do it. I don't know why. Maybe I'm better at conserving space than the people in this game, or people who design the houses or something. I don't know. It's just a feeling. It just feels bigger. It's probably not, but it feels bigger. Alright. So there we go. See, they like it when I get rid of the paint can. I'm like, you know what? I wasn't going to keep it there. What's wrong with you people? And Veronica over here was bitching out her pictures. I don't care, Veronica. I really don't. I could not care less about your stupid pictures. Alright. Now it's starting to look like a house. A little bit. Now I'm going to put in a door. Should I put in like this? Glass sauna door for the bathroom? Well, if you're the only one living in this house, it might not be a bad idea. If it's just like you and your spouse, it might not be a terrible idea, but no. We're going to assume that, you know, that you're not, that's not the case. Door frame. It's actually, they actually have an archway here. Again, we don't want that. We want a proper door. The door frame. Again, proper door. How about this ebony? Oh wait. Ever since we got this tile, I've been wanting to do this. I like doing it. I like marking where the doors are with this tile. It's really easy to help guide you about where the doors should go. There we go. We got one room done. I like putting the doors back when I got the room done, so I know what I have left to do and what's already done. Alright, so let's see. Can I get this closer? There you go. Alright, let's see what to do next. I want to paint this room, but I don't know what color. Force mist, maybe? Gray beige? You're like, well, pick whatever color you want. Well, there's a lot of crappy colors in here. I don't know which one to pick. I don't know, like, which one is the lesser of all the evils, least of all the evils. Bloody red. Barely looks like red. Looks like a. From afar, it looks really black. From here, it looks really black. But when you get closer, you're like, yeah, that's just dark red. I call it bloody red. I never know. It's like, did you actually murder someone for this color? Spring grass, maybe. We vandalized it with some spring grass. There was one called lime, I think, right? Lime, just lime. Lame old lime. Oh, I didn't want to buy it. Shit. Go away. How about, like, dirty pink, maybe? Might look bad. Let's focus on the bedroom first. Floor panel brown. No, it's already in there. Okay. Between the bedroom here and the room out here, they're both floor panel brown, so we need to figure out what we're gonna do. What are we gonna do? Let's get a light switch in there first and foremost. For some reason they put the light switches on the, like, put them like up here, or like up, I'm exaggerating, but they put them really up high by default. I hate that. I want them at like an eye level, please, where your hand is gonna be. They put them like way up here. I'm like, why? It's not. What the hell? It's turning on that light? Why is it turning on this light? It's turning on this one. Okay, for some reason it's pointing to both. Maybe because it's on the wall that's touching both rooms or something. I don't know. Oh, how this game works, man. Okay. Let's get a bed in here. A simple, crappy bed. Thinking something like We do minimal. Or how is this a bed? It's so lame. It doesn't even fit. It's a lame bed. But yeah, it counts. See, watch. Everyone gets super happy. Because it's a bedroom. It doesn't matter how crappy the bed is. Put a little bedside table there. And of course, we're going to put a little lamp on it. Wait, are these the same? Let's put down table lamp and table lamp cube. Table lamp and table lamp cube. These are the same. Oh, one is open and one's not. Seriously, that's the difference. Screw that. Okay, I'm gonna do clock. Alarm clock. Oh, you want golden? How about silver? Gold is pretentious. I'm gonna put a book down. This book. No. How about the blue one? Blue book. It's smaller. There, now it really looks like a nightstand. See, I'm good at adding these. I'm good at remembering the details. I just never know what details to add. You know? Lamp, ceiling lamp. I'm hoping this house we can finish into one stream. Because I don't care for this floor plan very much. It's already, if you count by room, it's 2/3 done. We're pretty much done with this room. There we go. Was he gonna have like a dresser or something? Look at this fancy thing. It's $500. There's no room for this crap. There's no room for it. Okay. Let's add blinds. You have time to paint, you have time to install the blinds. My rule is that I don't add blinds until the window is cleaned and the accent color is painted around it. There we go. All the windows have blinds on them. Lame, but whatever. Okay, now to decide what we're gonna do. See, I hate this. It's so distracting. Stop. Just let me see the fucking prices. Doesn't matter. Why is it an orange $25? Fucking robbery. Okay. What do you like, royal blue or sky blue? I really like sky blue. Yeah, sky blue is pretty fun. But is it like worth it? It's not really a. It's so intense. It's like, I don't know. If I can do a sky blue house, I love sky blue, the color, the actual hue, but I don't think it's a great color for what we're trying to go for here. I feel like cream maybe? It's nice and soft. You don't have to go by what yeah, maybe I do like cream. You don't have to go by what color it was, you know, like some rooms obviously were blue before. You don't have to repaint it blue. You can paint it whatever color you want, or use whatever paneling you want. I do paneling, but it's a lot more expensive. Not that I care about money anymore. But more importantly, it takes a lot longer. And this is a low-end house, so I really don't care. Alright, and what should we do about the garden is the question. What should we do about the garden? It's not a lot we can do. It's a nice big plot, but the house is sitting right in the middle of it, smack dab in the middle. We could do like a pool or something. I do believe entering a garden contest increases the value of the house, but doing so otherwise, just selling the house, no matter, even if you mow a lawn, no matter what else you do to the house, you know, you could make the garden look really, really cool. If you don't enter an actual garden contest, it won't increase the value of the house, which is kind of lame. It's like, I mowed the lawn, I did this and that. Well, if you did this and that, enter it in a garden contest, then you get your money. But if you just mowed the lawn, it doesn't matter, it doesn't make a difference. Which is, I guess, to be fair, you know, you didn't put a ton of work into it, but still, you should get a little bit of money for mowing the lawn, so it doesn't look as hideous. Oh, lordy, lordy. So like I said, this is one of those things that, like, well, YouTube, even though what I do is I just export my streams to YouTube directly, YouTube would be really cool with this game, because you can just skip all the parts that are just kind of monotonous. Okay, so now the whole room is painted. Let's get rid of that can. Stop jumping around. I hate when they jump around like that. It annoys me. Like, just pick a spot. I haven't done anything. Alright, I think we're gonna put in another one of these right over here. Oh, let's do that too. It does, oh my god. Okay. So now we got that. Let's install a radiator. So like over here. Let's do it on this wall here. And let's install an air conditioner somewhere. Like on this wall here. We don't want one here, but we can put an air conditioner in here. This is the bedroom. Okay, I like to let it walk away so the dust fades. Here we go. Right. I want to mention, I also got all the upgrades available in the game. Speeds up everything tremendously. Red to red, green to green, white to white, black to black. Okay, done. Alright, so now I just need to figure out what we're going to do with this room. So I made this room the bedroom. So now I don't know what to do with this room. Let's start with some lights. I don't normally start with lights. Lights are normally last for me. Let's start by making it nice and bright. It's not something I'm going to set or anything, because I disabled the day-night cycle. But let's see here. Let's get a front door. And normally, I used to make the front door the very last thing I did. Let's have this door and match the other ones. Oh, actually, I learned from experience that you want the door. You want to move the front door. Nope, I don't think I like it there. It's better to have the front door be built from the inside than the outside. I don't know why, but it looks so much better when we do it that way. Okay, so we're going to floor panel brown. And that will do that. And then we can cover it up with a welcome mat. There. Alright, still looks weird, but not as weird. Alright, so there we go. Nice house. Kinda. Lame house. Oh god, this is a bad spot. We can build another one. We can build another one. We have the technology. Okay. So now we need. Everything's been mounted. We have a bathroom. We have a bedroom. And we can make this like a. I guess like a library. We don't need a kitchen because it's. You technically don't need one. One of the guys who wants to buy the house never wants a kitchen. So let's do like studies. We're gonna do a bookcase. I think limb is a good one. No, brass, steel with Venge, maybe? No. Beech, American elm, cedar. Yeah, cedar's a good color for this. I have no idea. It might be a good color. I don't know. I'm really bad at color coordination. Alright, we'll add one more over here just to make it look better. Notice it changes the room name depending on what you put in it. This too looks too out of the way. Oh, that looks good. That looks much better. Okay. So now we need a big old rug. Oh jeez, this thing takes up the entire room. This rug takes up the entire goddamn room. I like it. Let's keep it. Now, I know it looks a little too big. It's like invasive. This one's a little smaller. Much better. Much better choice in my opinion. Well, we did 2 of these guys. Oh yeah, those guys, the Jantarts like it. Alright, so now we need... They like plants. Let's have a couple plants in here too. Creations, plants. Take care of this lonely plants. Plants are only lonely because you think they are because you're lonely. You're projecting onto the plant. That's the difference between you and the plants. Okay, so they like the plants. I'm gonna see if the Jantarts will buy this. Alright, so now we need a coffee table. I think plastic coffee table should be fine. This one, maybe? Where would the chairs go? That's my question. Get rid of one of these guys. No. See, I don't like the creme color with that. It's just kind of weird. Let's see. Set them just all along here. And now we want an armchair. That's a good armchair to put for a reading room. What did I use for the last one? Cushy, maybe? Ven? Or V? Benny? Oh no. No, it's... This one looks pretty good. Light brown. Oh, it looks pretty good. There we go, home library. No one seems particularly interested in my home library. You can sit in some of the chairs. There's no real point to it, but I'm glad you can. Alright, so now we need a standing lamp. So let's see here, we got some lamps. Oh, didn't want that. There we go. I really like them too much. I made her a little necessary to sell them. Alright, we do. Well, I can add a saucer, I think. $0.98 for a saucer. You got a cup. A lot of covered stuff, and also regular cups. $1.40 each. There you go. I'm gonna put in a quick picture. It's one of like a, oh, I want alphabetical. It's the butterfly one because I like it. Picture's very interesting. Oh, really? It's just a picture of a butterfly and a flower, but okay. I try to make things look off, like askew, just to give it some interest. And sometimes it's really easy to do, sometimes it's not. You know? It's not another picture. How about cat one? Oh, I've been here an hour. Alright, let's see. And some these guys in the windowsills. Can we? We can. Nice. Oh no, they don't like that. I'm gonna see if I can sell the jantards. Let me see. They didn't like any of that plant there. Like exactly 2 plants for some reason. Anything else? What do they want? You can check out what they like and what they don't like. Oh, I haven't bought anything before. I forgot. It's from my Twitch save game. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. They like carpeting, rugs. Well, rugs. They don't care for carpeting. I think I'm gonna make these guys. No, I don't mind them being cedar. Alright, well, Dolan does not give a cup, does not give a fuck or crap or whatever I was trying to say about the fact that this is a giant home library. His bedroom looks like a drug den, but whatever. Did I put a lamp in here? I did, okay. And his bathroom looks like someone urinated all over it, but okay. I think we're gonna sell it now because I can't really think of anything else I can do with the house. This is such a small house. No, let's see if we can sell to Veronica. Because I don't want to sell to Dolan because he's an asshole. Let's see if I can sell to Veronica. Just keep adding plants and pictures and whatnot. These aren't technically flowers, they're like herbs or something. Let's see if she likes enough to outbid him. She keeps going up. I love flowers, I like people. Yeah, I know, Veronica, you keep saying that. Curious. I like these in the HDTV thing. That's, I mean, here, if it's up there, but it's kind of useless up there. Alright, let's see. You know what? Let's do big old picture here, like this one. Maybe not that big. She outbid him. Not a bad picture. Oh, he's still outbidding her. That's insane. I've put in so much. Let me see. Rosemary. Oh, now you like it? I put in so many plants that now you're just like, you know what, change my mind, I like it. Rosemary. Just a little pot of rosemary right here. Like that? Alright, I think we reached our... Oh, we love plants. Then why didn't you stop bidding up when I was putting more plants in? These people, they don't know what they want. They don't have... Okay, I think I'm at defeat here. I can't figure out what Veronica wants, that Dolan doesn't want. The Jantards, they keep bidding up. They keep increasing their bids, but they're not moving their positions, so they're not outbidding him at all. Let's see, if I put a book down here, would that help? Just read a book? This book. Anyone like that? No one cares. No one cares. Alright, well, maybe we put another picture like right there. Maybe that will put it over the top. Let's try that. Pictures and paintings. Let's try it for a tall one like this. Oh, not that one. Maybe like this one, maybe? Like mini one bird. Alright, so that help? Oh, they both like it. Not a bad picture. What if we put one or two in the bedroom as well? She likes pictures. Let's see. Oh, I'm like, let's do a medium one. Wake up and see that. Ah, finally. Okay. Veronica is actually outbidding Dolan. Alright. The exterior, I don't think anyone really cares as long as the exterior is clean, which it is. There's no dirt on it or anything. So I think I'm going to leave this stream here. As soon as we sell the house, I'm just going to double check. Make sure everything's good. Because previously they have like temporarily taken over the slot. And then they go back down for some reason. I want to make sure that she stays there. Alright, we got a nice single-use bathroom. Nice one-person bedroom. Big old painting in it. And a book for no reason. And a alarm clock for no reason. We got lots of plants. Lots of pictures. This looks like a very Veronica house. I think it's time to sell it. I don't want to do anything with the yard because it doesn't affect the bid price. And other houses we will work with the yard a little bit more. But for now, let's put it on auction. 44,000. Oh, we're already profiting. Holy crap. 44,000, 47,000, 47.8 thousand. Come on, it's like a few bucks more. Come on. 49.1. Oh, 49.5 thousand. Can we get another $500 there? $600. That's low. $605 more. Okay, my loss. Alright, I think she accepted it. Yeah, she accepted it. We got another $605,000, so she went over just over $50,000 in total for $13,561.61 profit. Alright, I'm going to accept the offer. I want to photograph it. And that takes us back to the office I was in. Takes us right back. I know about the buyers. It takes us right back here. We can turn these lights off because it's daytime. Alright, we can leave the house. Alright, I'm going to leave this stream here. Thank you so very much for watching, everyone. I'm British all of a sudden. Thank you so very much for watching. I'll see you all next time.